Practice sessions are vital for the continuing development of the car, but if you need to, you can choose to simulate the session instead. It won't be as effective as having you behind the wheel directly, but it's better than missing the session entirely.
Going into the Bahrain race, got 3 upgrades, but one of them has failed, which is very sad, and I hoped it would go through, because we are the worst car in the grid. We need every upgrade we can get, and yeah, I'm going to just upgrade that again so we can finish that section off, because I want to get into the
For me,
of the RV
this is
chart.
probably what I'd invest in.
So yeah, let's get into qualifying.
Bahrain qualifying is nearly upon us, and the drivers look as if they're all geared up to go. I expect we'll be getting underway very shortly. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting your approach necessarily. It's more about trying to repeat a low fuel run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some variables that can stand in your way, however. Track position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
So as we get into the qualifying session, I'll be skipping to the end of my lap as usual. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting in last place.
There's something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakhir circuit this evening as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past, though, Anthony Davidson, that a good strategy will only take you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position with Pierre Gasly alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Valtteri Bottas, and Vettel, Sainz, Weber, Perez, and Kimi Räikkönen. Butler, Hülkenberg, Kevin Magnussen, and Norris. Albon, Russell, Romain Grosjean and a Williams. Stroll, they've taken a grid penalty, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So as you saw there, 2 drivers got penalties, so we'll be starting in 18th. I believe it was Stroll and Ricciardo. And we're going to choose the one-stop strategy, and hopefully that works out. Now they go, the start of the race, pretty bad start. Stroll's already going down, going around outside, Ricardo's on our inside. And we'd have to avoid Ricardo. Huge dive bomb there. We dive bomb multiple cars, a couple cars. But still PAT. Didn't really overtake anybody. Got George Russell right in front of us, our teammate. See if we can make some moves. In some positions. And we dive bomb into the corner. We get George Russell. I try to get Ricardo. He squeezes us out. So we gain one position off of his first lap. Ricardo's starting to pull away from us, which is not a good sign, and it's kind of expected. Same distance away. Ricardo steams ahead on the straight. A bit disappointing. That's what you gotta live with at the start, but oh my goodness, we brake very late. I missed the braking point there, way out. And that does not help us. It's farther away. George Russell, one of us does not Russell, it's Stroll. Stroll has passed him. Stroll's on the soft tires. He tries to look for a move, but it does not work. Now later on lap 2, we have gained on Ricardo. Stroll is still behind. We just don't have enough speed to get right to Ricardo, it seems like. But Stroll is right behind us, so we gotta be really careful. Now you can see Stroll is right behind us. He pulls out to our right-hand side and he steams around us. I get into a slipstream. I'm going to try and overtake him around the outside. Go a little bit wide into the corner. He's still there, side by side, but then he pulls out behind and we are able to defend position. But now he does have DRS on us. We have DRS on Ricardo, but he has better slipstream, and I just try to squeeze him out, block any path of him trying to overtake us, just to defend the position. We're not racing for any points, but I feel like the higher you get, the more confidence I can get in the team and the car. But Stroll is still right there. We're in DRS range of Ricardo, which helps defend against Stroll. Stroll is still going to be here. He pulls out to our left-hand side, going to be on the inside for this next corner. We touch a little bit, and he squeezes us out, then brake checks us. And then kind of pulls away from us. And, yeah. Oh, we're actually able to, oh, no, never mind. Spoke too soon, now he's gone. But it appears George Russell is actually kind of far behind us. And then I believe he's holding up a Haas car. I think it's Roman Grosjean. Yes, Stroll is just like pulling way away from us. So, oh my gosh. We just freaking send it, sort of. We just brake super late. That was a little interesting there. Now we go to lap 7. And Ricardo is now in front of us. So Stroll must have overtaken him. It does not appear to be a Racing Point car ahead of us. I think it is a McLaren. And Grosjean is is now behind us. So he must have overtaken our teammate. And now up ahead you can see, yes, it is a McLaren. Ricardo is overtaking Sainz. And I think Sainz is kind of holding him up. There's kind of a big gap, and now there's a yellow up ahead of us. What is happening here? Oh, and it's, oh my goodness. I think that was, yes, that is Raikkonen. He's out. We moved to the right to move out of the way, but then he turned down to his right. And then we had to take avoiding action, being hard to the left, almost losing the back end of the car, but I'm able to save it. Now later, I believe in a lap, Sainz, we're now getting really close to Sainz. Grosjean isn't really catching us at all, I don't think. But yes, Sainz appears to have a problem with his car. He's going very, very slow. He goes defensive, we go to his outside, and we just swoop around the outside. A very easy overtake. Something must be wrong with his car. Now on lap 10, Grosjean is right behind on the main straight. What am I doing? I am just kind of turning around randomly. But Grosjean, he goes around our outside. Can we make a dive bomb into this turn? Yes, we do. I'm trying to defend as hard as I can, but we just don't have the speed, and Grosjean gets the position. Now, we try and make the move on the outside, we swoop around, and we take the position from Grosjean. It looks like a couple of cars are in the pit, because Verstappen is ahead of us, and we're in the P15 right now. And Verstappen's going to be ahead of the field now, like 11. Stroll is ahead of us. Pitting. And Grosjean, from out of nowhere, goes to our inside, another yellow flags. And I believe it's another driver out of the race. Trying to tell you who is that right now. I think, yes, it is a Toro Rosso, Alexander Albon. He is now out. 2 DNFs this race so far. And now Grosjean just kind of pulls ahead, leaving us in the dust. And we can't really do anything about it. I'm hoping we can get some more R&D points so we can upgrade the car. Now on lap 13, Grosjean has slowly been pulling away from us. Behind Sergio Perez. Oh my goodness, we lose it going into that turn. We go way wide off the track. And I don't even know what happened there. We just lost it. Kind of sucks. But and I believe on this lap we are going to pit. Yes, we are. We dive into the pit lane. We're going to be putting on, I believe, the hard tires on lap 13. So if we can get a quick stop. Normally we did a 1.913 or something like that. That's super fast. When we come out, we are ahead of Sainz. And we are behind Ricardo in P17. And now we move on to lap 18. Sainz is catching up to us, so he must have fixed the problem somehow, because he is right behind us. So he's going to have DRS on us on the straight within 1 second. See if he'll make a move. He dives to our inside, and we're going to try and hold it round the outside here. We're able to keep it so far. Oh, but we hit the curbing. We drove too hard in the curbing and we spun out. Getting car back on the track, but Russell now is ahead of us, so we're going to have to try and beat him. Because I ought to prove I'm the better Williams driver, but right now, he is beating us, which is not a good thing. And I don't want to get last. That's like the main goal at this point, just not getting last. So we have DRS on George Russell, and we're coming up really fast on him. And we dive it down the inside. He does not give us room, which is a little surprising. But we hold it round the outside here. We get on the curving, it slows us down, but we have DRS on the straight also. And I dive it down the inside, he locks up, we go a little wide. He tries to make a switchback move, but it doesn't work. And we're up in the P17. But now, here he comes on our inside. The same way Signs overtook us, and Williams spun out doing the same thing. I'm going to try and keep it here, but we don't make it as far as we do with Signs. We drop right behind it, but I'm still on the back bumper. I'd make a dive bomb into this turn. And Russell keeps it on our outside, overtakes us, and I would have DRS on him on the main straight. He locks up, so he might be struggling for the grip here. He's locked up twice in I believe 1 lap. We have the DRS on him. We're charging at him super quickly. He moves the inside to go defensive. We swoop around the outside, leaving the room because he is our teammate, and take P17 on lap 20. Now, at the end of lap 20, George Russell is now going to have DRS on us, so we're basically in a switch position. I keep the racing line. He dives down our inside, going into the turn. I hold it around the outside, leave him the space. I kind of go wide there, but it's okay. We keep the position. And this looks like we're going to be the same move on lap 23, but he clears us more than he did last time. It's going to be a bit harder to overtake him this time, but we do touch him. We go wide, and we're not able to pass him. And we're kind of falling a bit behind. We're having DRS on him now, on this straight. And we just dive it down the inside from so far back, but we end up taking the position, and Russell's still directly behind us, so we may still have a little bit of problems left with him. But it appears we are pulling away a little bit. Yes, we are. You see the little arrow at the bottom of the screen. It's getting smaller as we go through the lap here, but I believe he's going to be in DRS range. It doesn't help that we go wide here, so he's going to have a good chance to overtake us here on lap 23. And he goes to our inside here, and I'm going to just try and keep it around the outside. I'm going to leave him the space, but he pushes us out. He says, no, I want this position, but we're not going to let him have it. As I dive down the inside, he just squeezes us down, does not give us the room that we need. But we're going to have DRS now on this back, on the main straight, and we kind of break a little too late there, so we hit the back of him, slows us down a bit. We're going to have DRS on him, and I'm going to attack him here. I'm going to take the position. On lap 24, we go around Russell. This is a big fight between teammates. We've been, like, fighting each other for, like, the past 5-ish laps. My tire wear does not look that good. And now, Russell looks to our inside, does not make the move, but I do go way wide here. And now, lap 25 again, he is attacking us on the main straight. And I try and look on the inside. It doesn't, the option does not open up for us. kind of far away, but we do have DRS on him, so it's gonna make us a lot faster than him, and we just send it from out of nowhere. We lose the back end a bit doing that move, and he pulls farther ahead, which is not good for our race. But now, going on the lap 26, we have DRS. DRS, standard fuel mixture, and we don't even need to turn them up that high. We get around him on the outside before we even enter the corner. And I believe we hold out on the position here. A little bit wide. I think we already got lapped by Hamilton. Yes, we did. So this is the last lap. And we finished the race in P17.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. This had on the driver's stand.
Looks like
Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good results moves them further up the championship. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, please hit that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And see you guys in the next one. Let me see you one time.